What is up, everybody? I think we are live. Let me check the YouTube side just to make sure that we are. And then I'm going to go ahead and pause the YouTube side. Yep, it looks like we are. Yeah, we're live. Okay, so I have with me at the right now Constitutional Stacker, and we kind of approach things from I think way different angles at the moment because I believe Constitutional Stacker is mainly a stacker. I believe, right? You stack for weight, isn't that correct?
Oh, solely, absolutely.
And then I've been mainly for the last couple of years or so, mainly into the collectibles, so paying way higher premiums. So we kind of approach things from the opposite end of the spectrum, so to speak.
Well, we all have our
And
different ideas for sure. Like right now, people don't understand what I'm doing. They think I'm nuts. I think, but it's all right, brother.
yeah. So you just did a video. So why don't we hit on that? Because you did a video. What was it yesterday? That you
Yep.
just sort of, I would call it backing the truck up on American Silver Eagles because over the last few years, I think I bought four. So when I see somebody unbox 30 of them or however many, I think, well, yeah, 32.
No, I got 44 for the month, and I ordered 8 more this morning, so that puts me at what's that put me at 52 for the month.
52. Wow. So
yeah. And I got
yeah.
2 tubes of dimes on the way. I bought another tube of dimes of Harry's the other day. I mean, I think I've added about 80. I think I'm up to 84, 85 ounces this month now, all told, something like that.
Yeah. So you get stuff in like monthly or?
Well, right now I got 4 orders out. I've been to the LCS once. I almost went to the other LCS today, dude. I'm a stacking fanatic. I'm a dude, and I'm I put money in the stock market and I buy private bonds that pay me 6% fixed. I mean, I'm kind of all over the board, bro. Like I don't want to work my whole life anymore.
Right. So by the way, I don't know. I just want to say real quick, I don't know where this conversation is going to go. I put a video out this morning and I said I may do a pop-up live stream because that's usually how my live streams work. I don't schedule a lot of my live streams. I think you sometimes do the same, and Savage, right? Sometimes it's the same. You guys just pop up, although you guys could pop up at like 3:00 in the morning and do a live stream.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I was on the phone with him this morning. Actually, we had a good conversation. Look at that, dude! You got your first super chat, man. $5. That's cool.
Oh, from who's this guy called Constitutional Stacker?
I don't know. He's some guy that's stacking a bunch of ASEs. So can I get into that for a second because I figured this out today. So do you mind?
Yeah, well, before you do that, like
Okay.
I was previously saying, I don't know where this conversation is going to go. Nothing in here take as financial advice because I don't know what we're going to say today. And so with that in mind, shoot.
Well, okay, so I never stacked a lot of ASEs because I'm cheap. So I probably have about 10 or 12, to be honest with you, other than what I've ordered this month. And when I saw what happened, what was it, 12 months ago, where they were going for an obscene amount of money, I'm like, okay. So now, and see, this is what's funny. I figured this out today. I talked to Silver Cigars and I talked to Thule. They're like, yeah, the LCSs out here were paying $30 during the height. I'm like, what? Mine was paying, I think, 38, 40. And then there were some online bullion dealers buying them back for $40 for about 3 weeks. I think it was Atmex and SD. I'm not sure. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can get ASEs now, which they don't really appeal to me. I'm not a mint guy. I love gold buffaloes, but I'm thinking, okay, I can stack these now. I mean, I got a lot of them for 26 and change. Got some for 27 and change this morning. That's not a bad price because I'm thinking if and when the mint does what they've done many times, which is don't produce them in my area, I can probably offload them for a pretty premium at some point, but it's all based on area. I mean, if I was only getting 30 during the height, it wouldn't make sense. So if people aren't in an area where they have that availability, where they're not going to be able to offload them, I'm going to look like I'm nuts. But I'm fortunate to have, a market out here, I guess. Or I could be completely wrong, and maybe it'll never happen again. But at the very least, I got silver, so whatever.
Yeah. Let me say hi to some of these people real quick who is popping in here. I neglected to do that at the very beginning. So let's say hi to, I'm not sure if 79 is still in here, but an I review, they were in a little earlier. Let's see who we got here. Water to Possibilities, Smart 45 1 Cab. We have Jeff Shaw in the house, Chad. Who else? Way Deep Inside is in here. Um, so we got some people, Jerry, Jason, and Chad said, let's talk about some reverse proof Morgan and Peace dollars. And I'll get to that in just a few. So I am doing a live stream on, what is it, November? Shoot, I think it's November the 9th for the Morgan and Peace reverse proof 2-coin set drop. So that we'll be doing that. And that's going to be at 11. I think I have that set for 11 a.m. So I've been doing live streams for the Morgan and Peace dollar drops. I don't do like mint drops for everything. I just do them for the stuff that I actually care about, which is mainly the Morgan and Peace dollars.
Sure.
I review $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, appreciate it. And Constitutional with another $2. Man,
Hey, I just quit my I just quit my part-time job yesterday. I had enough, so I better take it easy, man, with all my stacking and super chatting. What up, OTG? I did, bro. I put in my note. I put in my notice, man. I thought about some things, and there's some personalities at work I just can't deal with. I'm like, you know what? I can afford to not work 7 days a week. Let's go. So we'll see what that unravels.
I review says Morgan are nicer than Peace. And okay. So we have a slight disagreement on that. I prefer the Peace. I think you said in a live stream not too long ago you prefer the Peace Constitutional, right?
Yeah, I love you, I review, but I got to side with Wolverine on this one, bro. But I still like the Morgan. Don't get me wrong, I do. But if I had to pick, I'm definitely a Peace dollar guy. Yeah.
OGP.
I feel like most people though are Morgan people over Peace dollars. That's kind of what I've found.
That's no doubt. And I mean, even when you look at Keith Risk buy war bonds, I don't know what war bonds are. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you look at, I know I look at them, but if you look at the United States Mint sales for what they sell more as far as the moderns, the Morgans do sell slightly better than the Peace dollars. It's pretty close. I mean, most people are probably buying 101, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, but the Morgan sales are higher than the Peace dollar sales for sure.
For sure. Yeah, I'll tell you what I've been digging lately, dude, is the I've been getting into 5-ounce bars, just something different, and I like the Liberty and I like the Morgan design on the 5-ounce bars. I'm digging those a lot for some reason. But
who does those?
I think it's Highland Mint, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not a U.S. Mint product, but they look cool.
Right.
Right now, I'm sticking to 90% in ASEs, but I'm missing those products. I think it's Highland Mint. I'm missing those products, man. I'm digging those a lot, and for some reason, I really like the Liberties and the Morgans in the 5-ounce. I think it's a cool design.
Yeah, I had a couple of things from the Highland Mint. I'm trying to figure out remember what it was. I don't have it anymore. I can't remember.
You said you haven't been adding that much weight lately, and I'll tell you what, you think I've been stacking like a madman. You know who always puts me to shame? There's two guys. Freaking Patriotic makes me look like a no stacker, and every time I talk to Savage, he always outstacks me. We're on the phone today. I'm like, dude, shut up, you suck.
I heard somebody said they're working on like their third monster box.
Yeah, I think that's Patriotic. I think he's on the second or his third. That guy's a friggin' machine, dude.
Yeah.
Nix, what's up?
Nix coins in the house. Do you guys have a NFL game flip? Does anybody in the chat have a NFL flip coin? It's not precious metal, and I don't know what they're made out of, but does anybody have a NFL flip coin sent to you from a NFL team? My guess is only one of us in here in this chat or anywhere has one.
I think that would be Nick's. I'm pretty sure she's going to tell us all about it too. Hey, give me 1 sec. I got to turn my burgers down. They're in the oven.
Yeah.
So, because I didn't know we were doing this. So give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn my meat.
I mean, I can honestly say that I've never contacted anybody and asked for a flip coin. So I don't know if it's possible to get one or not, and I probably won't. So who knows? I mean, and I'm pretty sure no one's going to send me one anyhow, even if I did call them and ask. If I called a NFL team or Lions or whoever and said, hey, can you send me a flip coin? They're going to probably say, how much money do you have? And I'm going to say, none. And they're going to say, nope. That's my guess.
Yeah, but Nick's is better looking. I've never seen your face, but I'm guessing because
yeah. But I have other sports things to worry about than that because the Patriots, who she loves so dearly, went through their own version of the Spygate. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Well, my team, who I follow, is the Michigan Wolverines. They're going through their own version of a Spygate, and it's not looking pretty.
Oh man, she's coming out guns a blazing, brother. Look at her. Oh, Nick cracks me up, dude. You guys are great when you guys go back and forth.
I'm gonna add.
This is entertaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna add someone in here real quick with us.
Sure.
Well, hey.
Gunny's quarter deck. How you doing, Gunny?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
So I don't know if you two know each other. I have a Constitutional Stacker, and now we have Gunny's quarter deck. Gunny is part of the Coin Tribe. I'm sure some people in here are familiar with the Coin Tribe, and others may not be. But you and Can. Anybody else you want to mention? Gunny?
Oh, we got Nick. Nick Coins definitely joins us up on the panel many times.
Mm.
But no, I've come across Constitutional Stacker stuff here and there, like everybody else. Since we're all kind of connected, good stuff. I like it.
I haven't. So if someone drops your link, I'd like to go by your channel. I don't have a wrench because I'm not to be trusted. But if someone drops it,
let me go see if I can grab it.
That'd be cool.
So what's going on, Gunny?
Oh man, and I liked your video you put out today. It was like, man, you nailed it. And I always like your stuff. You know that. But it was just one of them ones like you were talking about the American women's quarters, and I was like, ooh, he's gonna go live. I gotta get on there and talk with this guy. I love it. Love the series and stuff like that, and loved what you were talking about today. So I'm like, yep, gotta get on here and talk with LSW.
Yeah. So the one thing that I was talking about today, Constitutional Stacker, was the American Women Quarters series, which I know you're not in, but it's the thing that the United States Mint was doing with all various ladies on the coins, and a couple of them were Sally Ride. And there is, I just put it. It looks like Nick's Coins put it in there too. She beat me to it. And
I just found it. Thank you guys.
But last year in 2022, I was buying them. This year I'm not. But last year they were extremely hot, hard to get. And I mean, the United States Mint sold out of what you would get as a 3-row set: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Okay. And we're talking about clad coins, Constitutional, right? And we were talking about $30 in face value that you're buying for $55. I know you're a big fan of that. And over paying high premium for clad. And but they were selling out in like 2 seconds. And there was I think the mintage or the mintage cap, it was like a little over 7,000 of the sets. And to this day, A lot of them from last year are selling on eBay for like $200.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is, man. And my thing, like Silver Wolverine, this dude is straight up insane because he went out and bought one of those rolls. I don't know if you caught it, and he ripped open the S series, the San Francisco Mint, and he's out there buying soda with him. So that was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
So to make it even better, you're paying a high premium for clad quarters, and they're selling on eBay for $200, and I'm spending them like a fool, walking into gas stations and vending machines and spending them for 25 cents.
Bro, you
Is
had
that
me in
genius?
stitches. I couldn't stop laughing.
Man, that's rough.
I think that one was almost as good as that ASE you sent into high Earth orbit.
Yeah. Oh, and Water to Possibility says that the thing about the quarters, constitutional, because I know you're probably not familiar with them, is that they're the San Francisco minted quarter. It is the lowest mintage quarter like ever, at least in the Washington series mintage of quarters since like 1932. But they're uncirculated, so they're not in circulation, right?
Right.
So there's no conditional rarities per se, but nonetheless, they're sort of, low mintage, rare. Maybe rare is the wrong word, but sort of low mintage. But this year in 2023, they doubled that mintage, and the excitement around them seems to have died, because last year they were selling out in like 2 seconds, and this year, well, we're going to be going on
3 days
over like 60 hours or so.
Yeah.
So
and,
what you're saying
they're still
is
available.
We need to find the vending machines that you were putting them in and go bust them open, is what you're trying to say.
Well, for the Sally Ride last year, yeah, because those are selling for like $200 or so, for face value at $10.
Wow.
Yeah, because
so,
the Maria
but as
Thompson
a
ones there, they're still available.
Yeah, right, and then that's what I was saying, is that I didn't buy any of them this year except for Eleanor Roosevelt, and I only bought that to put the S roll in circulation.
You did it
And
again.
yeah, but it's not done totally yet, so the video's not out. But I did do it.
Gotcha.
So I did do it again.
I was a bit confused on like a lot of the selections of them, and especially with Maria Tallchief, I'm like, she got a dollar coin and a quarter. I mean, to her and her family, congratulations. But I'm like, well, man, that was just kind of weird for me.
Yeah. Let me say hi to Brown Sugar 0069, minted AUAG. Let's see if anybody else has popped in. We said hi to Nick, Nick, Nick is a big fan of not just Morgan, not just the Morgan 2023, but especially the Morgan and Peace dollars of 2021. Can't find anybody who's more of a fan of it than she is. I'm just saying. Let's see. Ray Rockwood. Ray Rockwood. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh saying your name. I'm just Ray Rockwood is in here, going to run into Clad Wolverine. Yes. Not this year. Oh, man. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, let's see. Let me scroll down.
Yeah, see, Nick says, I love the Morgan and Peace.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a bunch of hate email coming. Oh, that's funny.
Danny, you were trying. You still got that set? Or are you still trying to do something with it? Or
still got it, buddy. And I know you want that Denver, but I'll be sure to give you the Denver if you buy the whole set.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and say this: Gunny has a complete set, ungraded, and OGP of 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars. Don't know the price of them, but if you need any 2021s, this is your guy, because he bought them off of somebody I think as a favor, right?
Are you paying attention, Nix?
Yeah.
Are you writing this down, Nick?
Damn.
Should we put his email address in the chat?
Oh, sure. So we don't need to put in the chat.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, Wolvie, you need to definitely send Nick a link. Get her up here.
Oh no, I'm running after what I said. If she comes up, I got to run away. tail between the legs, man, running away. I'm scared now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she said she has it. Nick,
in the house.
Nick, you want to join the party? Let me know. Eagle Steve is in there. Hey, dude. Hey, Eagle Steve, Mr. Blue.
Welcome to the party, Nick. Come chill out.
Man, that was a good one there. Wow.
What's that?
That accent, Arnold.
I don't care. I do a pretty good Arnold, dude. I do a pretty good Arnie.
I review.
Wolvie, question for you.
Yes.
The reverse proof Morgans, are you on par to get those this year or no?
I am. So I am undetermined how many I'm going to get. I'm still set up for 5 of them. Not sure if I'm going to get all 5 or not, but
right.
But I am at least going to get a couple of them.
I was going to get 2, but I backed it down to 1. As much as I love reverse proof coins, I just want to get 1 set, like when they did with the ASEs. I had 2 and I sold 1 just to a tribe member. I love reverse proof sets. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I mean, nobody knows what they're going to do in the future. You know, are they going to go up in value? Are they going to go down, secondary market, whatever? Now, if they're anything like the 2-coin reverse proof set Eagle set up 2021, well, they're going to just kind of maintain and not do much of anything. So now the reverse proof set in 2021 had half the mintage, right? Because they were 125, and this year the Morgan and pieces are 250. And I think their raw set is like $200. Graded, they're all over the place.
Yeah, I saw Pinehurst was selling the graded set for around 340, 350.
Yeah.
And Gen X kind of turned me onto that and said, hey, if you want a perfect 70 coin, just get them from Pinehurst. They do that early release if you're interested in all those designators and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, the Pinehurst, it's a good price for sure. But how do you know how that's going to be long term if you're a flipper? You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah, I mean, and I can completely, if you want a graded set or 2 graded sets or whatever the case, I can completely see buying it already that way, because based on what we've been getting from the mint, you have no idea what the condition is going to be, right? And like Gen X had said, Nick wants a link, so
I'm sending it to her right now. I'm sending it to her right now.
All right.
Copy. I probably shouldn't. I'm scared because of what I said. She might hurt. She sent me a couple emails today. I haven't checked. I should probably check them before the hate mail starts. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. Andy Resnick is in here. Nickel stacking. I don't know if he says it. Beto, B3TO, Beto. How's it going? Willie Davis. I don't know, Willie Davis. I'm not sure if I should shave or keep the hair all over the place, going. I don't know.
No, man, I'm telling you need to get that old school sun cap, get a fence in front of you, and sit back there and be Wilson for us.
Yeah, I gotta set something up like that. Well, because the reason why he's saying that constitutional is because I was on, I don't know, it's probably almost a year ago.
Yeah.
With Nick, I think it was in the winter, approaching the winter, or something like that. Anyway, I think it was just before Christmas, and I did go, half face, forehead.
Oh my God!
I think I remember seeing that. That's why I was laughing, because
I was trying to get on top of my camera to see if I could get a downward view of him. Couldn't see nothing.
Well, neighbor Tim. Oh man, that's quality.
And because I I think I did it twice. Once I had a University of Michigan baseball like hat, and the
Right.
other one I had on a winter, like, whatever you want to call those, knit hats or whatever you call them. So
Man,
I did it twice.
I rev hitting you with a super sticker. You're cleaning up tonight, brother.
Let me see. I review. Thank you. I'm missing them too, and I got a Constitutional, whoever that guy is. I think did another one.
That guy's going broke. He quit his part-time job. he put 80 plus ounces in the stack this month. He needs to chill out. That's what's going on with that guy. Is Nick's in here yet? Like where's she at? Maybe she's I don't know. Maybe
she got to get her hair done, man. Come on.
I think she wakes up looking that way. I'm telling you.
Dry from being in a pool or something. Oh, she's there. I gotta hold on.
What's up, Count Durham?
My Morgan 2021 buddy. How you doing?
Oh my God. So yes, my hair is wet. I just got out of the shower, so I'm not going to show myself. We were upstairs watching the Celtics game, and I just thought I should come defend myself.
Well, if you're not going to show yourself, I'm out. I'm out.
No, Nick, you don't have to defend yourself because you're a Celtics fan. It's okay.
Well, no, not that, but
Oh.
but yeah, you guys are brave to say all that stuff with me in the chat.
No, see, I hope you know I am your friend.
You are my friend.
But listen, I wanted to have some fun and just ask, doesn't Silver Wolverine like Star Wars?
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's one thing that we agree on. Neither one of us have seen the movies. I think that's the only thing we agree on.
What?
I've never seen Count Dracula. How you doing? I've never seen a single. The only thing about Star Wars that I know is Luke, I am your father. That's all I know. And to be honest, I could say the most Star Wars that I've actually seen was watching Back to the Future when they did that little Star Wars little thing in there.
God.
I don't even remember Back to the Future, but I remember seeing it. And Nichols being awful brave right now too.
I was just going to tell you that. I'm glad you caught that because it shots fired.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I just wanted to show Wolfie what I got from the Royal Mint today. That's all.
Oh, let's see.
Well, I got one of these. Well, I got two of these. Well, there's a colored one and there's a regular one.
He doesn't know what that is, bro. Apparently,
I don't know what that is.
It's Darth Vader and the Emperor. They did something at the Royal Mint for Star Wars this year.
This is the only thing I know about Star Wars.
Hold on.
Nichols said,
went out and got the silver one as well.
Nichols said that was Empire Strikes Back. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Oh, you guys are communists. I can't talk to you.
Oh man, I like your style, brother.
Johnny, do you have a flip coin? Do you have an NFL flip coin? Because I do.
No, you gave me a Patriots coin, I believe.
No, I did not.
What was the coin you gave me?
That was for your hockey team.
Oh, that's right. Okay, the Lightning one. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
I wouldn't do the Patriot coin. I'd keep it for myself.
Well, I just I wanted to make sure. I haven't seen it in a while. Look, I've moved so many times between remodeling this room upstairs. I don't even know where everything's at. But once I pull it out, then I'll show everybody.
I know where my coin is. My flip coin is sitting right beside me.
Well, I know it's in one of the boxes that's sitting at my feet.
We're all gonna have to move after poking Nick tonight. I'm telling you that.
Well, it's a good thing I'm good natured.
Yes, you are.
It's a good thing I'm heavily armed. I'm scared.
Well, I'm heavily armed too, so we could have a duel.
That's why I'm scared.
Ray Rockwood says, "Does this mean Wolverine and Nick are big Star Trek fans?" I'm less of a Star Trek fan than I am a Star Wars fan.
Okay, we can be friends again.
Right. My brother liked them both. I'm like, how misguided are you, man?
I mean, you know what? Don't get me wrong. I dig them because I was always into the sci-fi as a kid, but Star Wars was what grabbed me as a kid, and I still like it today. Now, I'm not as nerded out as the Don is, Department of Numismatics. I mean, that guy, he straight up just loses his mind over it with the coins and stuff. I mean, good on you, because New Zealand, they put out some good ones for us Star Wars fans, but he goes crazy, gets those 5 ounces. I just can't bring myself to buy a 5-ounce coin for $400. You know,
Eagle Steve makes a good bet. He's a smart dude.
Yeah.
He's got his money on Nick.
That's what
So
I just
speaking
said.
of-
He's smart.
So speaking of Department of Numismatics, I joined his stream, I don't know, about a month or maybe 2 months ago because of the Morgan and Peace dollar, the Halo, the thing.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, right. And we were talking about it. And I didn't know because after, harassing him about Star Wars so much,
Man.
he unsubscribed.
Are you serious?
And then he said he resubscribed.
Okay. Oh, who said that? Where's he at? I saw somebody say they're a fan of Star Wars and Ronald Reagan.
That's Count Derpula.
You should
Speaking
show
of
that,
Ronald Reagan, Nick's Coins sent me this, and I've never had one of these.
Oh.
I need to send you one, Silver Wolverine. I got a couple more.
Yeah,
Don't send me
she
nothing
sent me
because
at first
I
because she
probably-
likes me better.
I don't know, man. If Nick sends us something after this conversation, I might go, tick. Don't open it.
No, but I remember back in the day when they were talking about putting Reagan on the dime, and I was like, oh, I wish they would.
Me too. I don't know why they never did, man.
He's a better looking guy.
It had something to do with his wife. I guess she didn't.
Nancy said that she
want it.
didn't think it was necessary to put him on, but there was a big following. I mean, they made those in 2004, 5, and 6, and then that kind of just went,
Now, is that officially? I mean, is that official? Like 1/10 silver ounce?
I'm not really sure. It's about what the dime.
Okay.
So like what, a 14th of an ounce or what then maybe?
It don't say.
It doesn't say. It's not 90% though, is it? Because it's $9.99.
Oh, so that
right.
Probably. I mean, what would that be like? Maybe
probably maybe 10.
10. Yeah, 10 an ounce would be my guess. Yeah, that's my guess. But
at first, I thought it was 90% that they were trying to, do it just like the dime. If the 90%, but
it's just like the ATB quarters. I mean, those were $9.99. Those were gorgeous too. Remember when they made the little ATB like quarter size quarters? Those were cool.
Azure Blue is in here. How you doing?
Good to see you.
And D Jilly. I always say that. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but is in here. He said Reagan, FDR. That would be a huge. Let's see.
I think that he was better than FDR. I think FDR was a huge mistake.
Well, I would have to agree. I mean, you remember how he handled gold,
right? And then also, we won't get political.
Yeah. But there was the gold.
And a lot of the okay. I'm just gonna stop.
Chill out.
Yep.
So I mean, but to be honest, none of them are perfect. I mean, I got issues with all of them.
Absolutely not.
I voted for 45 twice, and I got big issues with that boy. What are you going to do? Nobody's perfect.
But hindsight is 2020, though, as well. And of course, we can look back on history and say all these things, but we didn't know back then, and neither did he.
I mean, every relationship I've ever been in, I can look back. Yeah, and in every relationship in my life I've ever been, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Hindsight really is 2020.
I really can't think of anybody else that I would have want as president during 9/11.
Yeah, you could. Constitutional stacker.
Well, okay, but at the time, of course, I'd vote for you 100% as long as you liked my flip coin.
I love your flip coin.
And you didn't like the Morgan 2021 and 2023.
I like it less if I get your vote. How about that?
Yeah. So
now, if you like walkers, you will definitely be on Nick's side for sure.
Yeah,
I love walkers. I do. Walkers.
Aren't they beauties?
I will tell you this: if you're in an auction and there's a walker comes up and Nick starts bidding, just go home.
I do like them.
Nick's got the big bucks, man.
No.
Cookie.
I don't have the big bucks, but I do take my bottles back and I get my bottle return money.
Oh, you guys have So you guys have a Portland there, and we have a Portland here, and you get bottle return money.
You've got to read what I sent you on your email.
Well, I haven't
have
opened it yet. Now I'm scared because I was
No,
talking
you really
smack.
should.
So
It's something that I put on the program last night, and it was about how Portland, Oregon got its name, and it was actually flipped over. They had to win a coin toss on who was going to name Portland. So it was really interesting, going on my flip coin stuff. So, but
I had a horrible day at work yesterday. I put in my 2 weeks notice actually
oh,
after
no.
15 years. Oh, so I wasn't reading emails. I wasn't doing comments. I wasn't even. I was out. I was done.
So if it
was a
wasn't
bad day.
named Portland, it was going to be named Boston. So, but the person who won the flip was actually from Portland, Maine. So he named it after his hometown.
Well, both are about as bad. So I guess we could have come out 50-50.
And then the other person that founded it together was from Boston. So whoever won the coin toss was able to name Portland, Oregon. So there you go.
Interesting. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah.
Are you beating on your computer, Wolverine?
Hey, Dad, what are you doing in there, Silver Wolverine?
Chill out.
I can't believe you.
What are you doing?
Relax.
So how many people in here? So before everybody, well, I mean, as far as everybody, I mean, Nick and Gunny popped up. We were talking Constitutional and I, because he did a video yesterday about buying some ASEs. Have you bought any ASEs recently, Gunny? Silver Eagles?
I only got the W that came out the first of the year.
Oh, okay. So the proof or the burnish?
The proof, yeah. I like the proofs of the ASEs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, the reverse. I got to tell you, ASEs do nothing for me, but the reverse proofs, those are sexy.
Right.
Those
I
really like. I really like the regular ASEs. I don't get why people are obsessed with them, but they are. But man, the reverse. Oh, I won't pay that price. But
I think ASEs are good looking. I think they're beautiful.
They're okay, but I mean, I've seen generic rounds that appeal to me more. But I'm a weirdo, But the reverse, the reverse ASE. Oh, that thing does get me. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have one of those Constitutional?
No, I'm cheap. You want to send me one? No, but honestly, I wouldn't mind a couple. I mean, those are beautiful, beautiful coins. They really are.
Yeah, well, let's talk about cheap. It's been about probably 5 years since I had 30 ounces of bullion show up in my door.
I got 88 this month. I got 2 orders coming Friday. Another one 2 orders coming Saturday. I just placed a bold order, so I'll get that next year. Actually, I got 2 orders with them, so I'll get that next year sometime probably. I think I've added 88, 90 ounces this month after I got another 8 this morning. I'm nuts, man. I'm telling you. Yes, I invest in stocks and private bonds and all that, but I'm a 100% insane stacking machine. I always have been. So
yeah,
I think people get that confused about me. I mean, the reason I play other markets is because I'm a physical guy. I want as much physical as I can get, and I want the cash to get there.
Yeah, Nick and I have been talking about that. She changed up her stacking game a little bit, and it seems like I'm going to be doing that come the first of the year because we got the fun show coming up, so I got to save some money for that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a poll in here. Go ahead. I'm just gonna type out a poll. I'm gonna do a poll question.
I was saying that it makes more sense for me to buy gold and save throughout the month and not buy as much silver.
Yeah.
And I can afford that 1/10 once a month.
Now you're not wrong. Okay. I don't have much gold. I really don't. I have thousands of ounces of silver. I will tell you, I like silver better for what it does for humanity. It's more useful, but I think the better play is gold. It just doesn't.
It is a better play. I mean,
to me, gold is like an ASE. The world is obsessed with it. I don't understand why.
Well, because
I need more gold, but I love silver.
Value. If you look at when gold was on the dip, it was still up 5% for the year, although it was going down quite a bit. If you look back over the past 10 years, the past 20 years, how much is gold up? We're talking like 1%.
But what I'm saying is I don't understand why people value gold as much as they do. It doesn't do a 100th of what silver does for humanity, but gold is a better play. What does silver do
for humanity that we're using silver for to help humanity, though?
Well, back in the day, it kept your milk from spoiling. It's used in burn cream. It's used in colloidal silver is used in vaccines.
Okay, I know that it is
all kinds of stuff.
And I know that it can be used for that. I have not seen a brand of vaccine. Yes, I know that, but I have not seen medicine or creams or anything that has silver in it.
It's used in burn cream. It's used in teeth whitening. It's used. We used to use it in mirrors. Now we use aluminum. It's used in. It conducts electricity better than gold. Now, if you really want to conduct electricity, you put silver, and then you coat it with gold to prevent any kind of.
There's so much silver that it's
oxidation.
really getting it from the ground. It's not going to really.
Right. But my point is gold doesn't do much for us comparatively. But gold, when they found it, they didn't know all the uses silver had. So, the world has loved gold ever since because they're like, oh, this is rare. And that's all they knew at the time. That's all I'm saying. It's a better play, but it doesn't do much for me personally. But I need more gold. I do.
Right. But if your goal is to make.
Go ahead.
Industrial silver, I understand there's a lot more uses industrially. But they're not going to be taking from our stack. We're not going to be able to sell it for more than what it really is worth.
No, probably not. And that's why I think gold is a better play. Gold is not aesthetically pleasing to me like silver, except like a buffalo is beautiful.
I look better in gold, FYI. I'm a gold person. I look better in gold.
Yeah, see
the reason why
burn cream. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, so
yeah, and it is, and it's
plus, and don't forget. Sorry about this, Count Dracula, but vampires, werewolves, gold doesn't do nothing but silver. That's where it's at, man. Just saying. Sorry,
I think the reason why a lot of people got on the gold train, and I mean, especially back in I think 2017 or so, is because gold was made into a tier 1 asset. So
right, yes, it was.
Regardless of whatever you think of, cash, they basically the central banks are saying gold is on the same level as cash as far as right. But silver, while I like it, but they're saying silver is a tier 3 asset, but gold's a tier 1 asset.
And don't get me wrong, I think gold's a better play. I just stack silver, and I have so much silver that I can't lose. No matter what.
For me, I don't want the weight. I don't want all the weight.
I love it. Honestly, if I have to buy a warehouse to store all my silver, to me that's a win. But I'm different that way.
You also are somebody that would you be considered a prepper, or not a prepper, but somebody that wants to take it with them if something happens?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm taking these safes out. I'm loading up the Power Stroke, and I'm running over all the Priuses getting out of town. I ain't worried about it. But
I just know that.
Do it. Get to the chopper now.
I would much rather not have the weight, and I have,
and that's fair. I get that.
I like the silver numismatic. I love the numismatic coins, and of course, there's going to be a lot of silver. So,
So one story that I did tell on a video, I think it was last year sometime, and I'll talk about it now because he told me that I could make a video about it, so I did. But Donald in New Mexico, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, Constitutional, but Donald in New Mexico, he had a real life situation where he had wildfires by his house, and they were basically told that they had to get out, they had to leave, and thankfully his house was fine, but he got into a situation where he had a lot of silver, don't know exactly how much he had, but he had to try to figure out how he was going to get it, out of his house. And I don't know if he had a dolly at the time or whatever, but he said it was such a hard thing to try to figure out how he was going to get it all out, which he did. But then he's like, that's where he switched, I think, more to gold as far as stacking wise, but he still collects proof American Silver Eagles and stuff like that. So he's a collector in silver, but a stacker in gold, just because he doesn't want to get into that situation again where he's trying to figure out how he's going to get all that silver out of his house.
Oh, and that makes perfect sense. I mean, I don't. So the reason I'm stacking purely Constitutional right now and ASEs is because I follow market trends, and that's why I think gold is the winner. I think for that aspect it makes a lot of sense. But what I don't understand is why people value it as much as they do, because it does nothing comparatively. That's all I'm saying. But I do understand that they do value it that way. I just don't understand why. So it's useful for me to have gold for that purpose, and because of the weight aspect. I mean, I can put an ounce of my gold in my pocket, God, what's 2,000 ounces? $2,000 in silver. That's what 84, 85 ounces. That's a lot to put in your pocket. So, but I don't understand why. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that it is, and it's useful to me to be aware that it is, and say, well, I don't get it, but other people do, so I'm going to put myself in a position to where I can benefit from that as well. I just don't get the why. I don't know.
Right.
I don't
It's
understand the
pretty.
obsession with it.
It's pretty. It's just
See, I don't
pretty.
think it is. I think gold's ugly, honestly.
Oh, I
It was
think
hey,
it's
it was from the aliens, huh?
Now I do like gold buffaloes. I think gold eagles ping nicely. I don't care for how they look. I love my my kangaroo is beautiful, but overall, I find silver far more aesthetically pleasing. But that's just my taste, you know.
Oh,
and
then
you
you
don't
gotta
just
think too. I
necessarily
mean,
have to stack it in coins, or you
yeah,
can also wear it.
yeah.
And silver sounds better. I mean, gold just sounds like clunk.
It's just
Silver
prettier
sounds
when I
good.
wear it on. I just look better in gold, I guess.
I think you look great in whatever you wear, but that's just me. I think we can all agree on that.
Well,
I mean, I know you're a married woman, but you know you're a very attractive looking lady. And I don't want to marry anybody, so trust me, stay married. But I'm just saying, you are very. I think you look great in whatever you wear. That's all I'm saying.
Only if we could see Nick's face right now, it'd be as red
Yeah,
as what
come
you
on.
see on my chevron.
Let's see that wet behind the ears, freshly showered Nick look. Come
oh my
on,
gosh. No,
the people want
because
to
I
see.
well, it's because of what I'm not dressed appropriately.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, well, now they really want to see. Why'd you go and say
No,
that?
no.
The chat's about to blow up.
Dr. Who.
People are going to be sending super chats saying, "Come on, Nick! Come on,
Hey,
Nick!"
hey, Silver Wolverine. Hey, I can't even hear her talk coins, man. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so let's talk some Morgan peace dollars. I think that's what Nick came up here for anyway.
Ugh,
Oh, shots fired.
gross.
Oh, that's
gross.
funny.
Hold on, Silver Wolverine. Hold on. And
Yeah.
okay, go.
All right. So we're gonna look at. It looks like those are those 2021 or through 23.
Yeah. Those are the ones from 21 that I'm trying to
Let's
just
see that D.
Oh, wait, what, Nick? Wait, what?
No, buddy, no. Let's see the 21D.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't. I didn't hear what you. Honestly, I didn't hear what you said.
baloney.
No,
Hey, can I respond to Jerry's comment real quick though, because he brings up a good point.
Sure.
I heard silver is technically more scarce than gold. I mean, it's not like you can pan silver or mine it as easily as gold. So here's the thing with that: gold is approximately 6 times more abundant above ground than silver. Okay, below ground, not the case. Silver is 6 times more rare above ground than gold, but then when you mine for silver, it's usually a byproduct of like zinc and copper. So that's where those figures come from. It is a more abundant metal than gold overall, but if you look at certain aspects, it's rarer. So good point. Great point, by the way. So I'm sorry. I just thought that was a really good. I thought that was a great thing to touch on. That was a great comment.
Yeah, it's true. Silver is a byproduct of pretty much every other metal.
Which is crazy because they're mining metals that are worth less than silver, and silver's like, oh well, we found this too. I'm like, what? That's so bizarre to me. I've always found that weird.
I'll tell you something I like getting, and Nick will vouch for this. She saw the video. I like getting these copper rounds. One, because my granddaughter likes playing with them, but I think it's cheap, it's affordable, and you can get some really cool stuff out of these. So it's like I wouldn't say I stack copper. I just get the cool ones when they go on sale. You know what I mean?
The only copper I stack is the one I steal from other people's houses. Pipes and stuff.
Well, and if I had the space to stack stock. See, I live in an apartment. Okay, if I had the space to stack copper,
internet.
Just like scrap copper, I would totally do it. But I don't, and I don't have a free access to it like Nick's, where I'm jacking people, and I won't buy the bullion. I mean, I might buy a couple.
What I was doing.
I might buy a couple pieces because they're sexy, but from a financial standpoint, I would never stack copper bullion.
Yeah,
I might buy a few pieces, but I play copper in the paper markets because that's my only option because I don't have the space for it. But copper's cool. Copper's really good.
So let me say this about copper. So copper, I do have some copper bullion that I did not buy recently. Before I even got into really stacking and collecting metals, so to speak. I did buy I have 2 tubes of just generic like copper walking I guess you could say walking liberties, like American Silver Eagles, but they're generic and they're copper.
I want some of those too, actually.
Yeah. So I have 2 tubes of those, but I bought them back in I think 2010 or 2011. But I do hoard copper cents, right, for
Right.
face value. So I do have that.
You can't melt those.
Do I
though.
look at them? No, you can't. You can't melt them.
Minted AU says gets ugly fast. Yes, it does. So do I, but Nick's does not. So just saying.
I do
No.
want to comment on Gary's comment up here. He says, I do not buy the Morgans, too many fakes, and I don't know what I'm doing. Well, first of all, the 2021s, CC and the O are fakes. Do not buy those. 100% fakes.
Not real fakes. They're so the 2021 Morgans, which I think is what we're looking at right here in this video. I mean, Gunny over there, and so the 2021 had a O and the CC privy mark. They're not real mint marks. They're in the same spot that the mint mark would be in, but they're privy marks for commemorating the Carson City mint and the New Orleans mint. So not real fakes, just not the original.
They're privy marks. They're not.
And you gotta understand,
marks.
Nick's not the biggest fan anyway. Hey, this has been fun. My burgers have been in the oven for an hour. They're probably hockey pucks. I need to eat.
I don't want you to eat hockey pucks.
Well, I didn't know we were doing this. He's like, "You want to come up?" I'm like, "Yeah, what the hell?" And now I'm gonna eat, little tiny golf ball size hockey puck. They're gonna be them silver dollar burgers now. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Y'all are great. Gunny, I'm sorry I didn't know about you. I'm going to check you out, though. I subbed and I hit the bell, so I'll be stalking you.
All right. See ya. Thanks for stopping by.
He's like, wow, I'm nervous. I'm not saying. He's like, I'm not saying nothing. This guy's going to stalk my channel.
Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Constitutional Stacker.
Oh.
What's tomorrow at 8 o'clock?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Gunny.
No, I just said I'm going to start stalking his channel because I've never seen his stuff until now.
Yes.
But
well, tomorrow night we have a live and we'll be on at 8 on his channel.
Well, 8 o'clock. What time? What time zone?
My time zone, 8 p.m.
So
that's
Eastern. That's what 5 o'clock my time. Yeah, I get off at 3. So I get off at 3.
The Tribe channel that I put the link in the chat.
Yeah, well, I should get the notification. I mean, it's YouTube. We'll find out. But
yes, and I will be there. So that'll be fun.
I won't be there because I'll be in St. Augustine tomorrow.
No, but we still will be. Yes, but you are going to check in, right? While you're
you're going to see some live concert footage tomorrow.
All right, kids. Thank you for letting me on. I appreciate it.
See ya. Thanks. See ya.
Keep stacking.
So hey, Gunny, can we see that D Morgan? So Gunny's going to show us. So once again, for those of you who weren't in here earlier, if anybody's interested in a set of 2021 Morgan dollars, Gunny has a set that he's trying to get rid of.
Yep, I bought it from a tribe member who was in need, and I'm just trying to get back what I paid for it because I have my own set. I'm just trying to get my money back what I paid for it. There's the one Wolfie wants.
Let's see. Oh, shoot.
You put yourself up on solo there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to see how I'm trying to. I don't do this much, so let me see.
What you think?
He's going to be so bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
I'm just teasing. Go to on his head and hit the big button down on the bottom in the basement.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Good job.
You can do it.
You can do it. That's funny. I'm just teasing USW.
But I had
stacker. Oh my gosh!
I had Gen X and I look these up, and he lives close to me now, and he scoped these, and he said these things are He goes, it would be pretty close. He goes, he doesn't see why it wouldn't get a 70 is what he said. And I'm like, well, you know more than that than I do. I don't know much about that stuff.
Okay, Gunny, stop right there by the T, right under the T. Is that on the capsule?
Yeah. All this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also the Denver was notorious for errors too. So strike throughs and that. Did you look for any of those?
I don't have the patience for looking for errors, man.
Oh, okay.
I
don't either. I don't.
People have told me when I'm box hunting, they're like, Gunny, you got to look for the no FG. I said, no, you have to look for the no FG. I ain't got time for that.
Jerry Jason says, will the coin show for reverse proof be in Pennsylvania still? Well, what do you mean?
There's a coin show in Pennsylvania?
I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd.
There's going to be a coin show on November the 9th now I'm trying to remember where it's at. Let me see where it is.
Are you going
I
to?
think it's in Delaware. Not Delaware. Yeah, it's in Delaware.
You know what, Nick? I think you need to talk Wolfie into coming down for the fun show.
Well, I mean, what's he going to do? Wear a mask?
Look, he's been live at shows before. People just know. Don't take pictures of him.
Oh, he has?
Let me see. So the reverse proof Morgan and Peace dollars was switched from November 14th to November 9th, and there's a coin show. I'm trying to remember where it's at.
It's in Baltimore.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, Baltimore. So my suspicion was that they moved it from the 14th to the 9th because of the coin show that's in Baltimore. That the United States Mint, I think, wants to be at to release those coins. But that's just my guess. I don't know for a fact.
You're usually right sometimes.
Let me see.
And we're going to do a coin drop that day, right, SW?
Say it again.
We're going to be doing a coin drop.
Yeah, live coin drop. In fact, I will put the link to that. Let me see if I can.
Are you doing a live coin drop for the reverse proof?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I would rather watch us than go to the Baltimore coin show. Just saying.
I think I would rather watch you guys too. And hey, if I'm not doing anything, hey, send me a link. You just never know. I might pop up.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So I would like for him to go down to the show in January, Gunny, but I don't think he would. Because he knows that we would put him in dunk tank, me and Lisa.
I will help you do that. That would be funny.
Yeah, so we would sell, tickets to throw softballs to dunk him, and then I will open mint sets.
Can you imagine? We got to have a camera up there so he can make a video of one of his coin drops while he's getting dunked.
Right, constitutional stackers. Yes, you can actually hear my eye rolls. SW, what are you banging on in there? What is going on inside your screen?
I just dropped. I don't know. I just dropped a line. I'm a hard typer.
Obviously, so, I'm worried for your computer.
So I just dropped a link for the reverse proof drop. That will be on November the 9th.
What time do we start?
11.
Yeah, I might just have to be.
So, yeah. So the question is going to be, how fast are they going to go? I don't know.
I mean, it'll happen within a day. I don't think it'll be instant, but it'll happen.
It may. Yeah. The mintage is a lot lower than what we have been seeing.
Yeah, so I mean, the uncirculated that had a mintage higher. Now, I mean, they're more expensive. There's two of them for the reverse proof, but the uncirculated went in about an hour. I think the Morgan went first.
Yeah.
And I think it was an hour. I think the piece went slightly over an hour.
Yep. But I have been hearing that a lot of people have been seeing what was going on with the proofs, that they dropped their subscriptions from 5 to 1. I know I have, but I have heard others have done the same, that they're not as excited. So they've dropped it from 5 to 1.
Uh-huh.
So maybe it won't be a sellout. People are not as excited as they were at the beginning of the year. I'm not as excited as I was at the beginning of the year.
No.
Are you? Yeah. Are you getting any, Nick? No.
I'm in for one set, but again, I was in for all 5, and I probably was going to try to flip a couple, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to flip these. So don't buy them if you think you're going to be just flipping them.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's gonna be
agree.
easy
I
to
mean,
flip.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be flippable. None of us do. And they
We're just going
may,
back and forth.
yeah. I mean, they may at the start, and I mean, it's a crapshoot. So I mean, it's a risk if you're buying them just to flip. That's the risk that you take. That you're gonna, be stuck with them and not be able to. So I am buying however many I want to keep,
How many
and
do you want
that's
to keep?
about it.
2? You're not in for
Well,
5.
right now I'm in for 5, but I may change that. I mean, I have 3. I have 3 of the reverse proof Eagle set from 21, and I still
Okay.
have them.
Yeah.
Well, I
got
mean, on the
just the
secondary
one.
market, though, those are not very.
No,
You're not
they're
going to make
well,
anything on
they're
the secondary
they're
market on the reverse proof Eagles.
yeah, they're not losing, but they're not gaining. So, but if you were to sell them, you're probably gonna end up breaking even as a raw set. The graded varies. I've seen graded 70s go for 400.
Oh, wow. Well, that's
You
double what.
know,
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what about 2024? Are you in for those next year? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not. I don't see myself getting any more of them because I just think they've
Yeah,
run its course. You know.
I agree,
yeah,
Danny.
yeah.
100%.
My plan is to play it by ear, and if they lower the minces drastically, then maybe. Um, but my plan is to really, if they put out one of a different finish,
Right.
then absolutely.
I
So,
mean,
like if they were
like you
to
said, like
do,
this year when they did the proofs, I loved them. We've never had a proof Morgan and Peace. They were great. The reverse proof, awesome. But the regular strikes, I was just like, when I got them, I kind of looked at them and went, look the same as the one 2 years ago. You
I
know?
sent mine back
yeah,
to the
yeah,
mint. The quality was so bad. I mean, it was
Yeah.
awful. I even showed SW, and it was, the quality was just, I've never seen
Yeah. I
anything
mean,
like
and
it. To
then
come
for
out of
me,
the
worst
mint
case
now,
scenario, I'm just gonna put them in my granddaughter's box that I'm building for her.
right? And she's
yeah,
gonna say, "What the heck are these? These scare me. Please take them back."
But she's gonna
yeah.
love.
So
Hey, look, she's gonna love all my Ikes because I think I'm up to like about 1,000 of
And she's
those.
gonna be
So
like, "Who's this scary man?" when she's looking at those lights.
that's my papa on a coin.
Yeah, right.
And the
minted.
funny thing is, I made another deal with one of our tribe members. I got another stack about. I think he's told me about 250 Ikes coming my way, and he only charged me face
Whoa,
value for them.
nice. Oh, Nickel, I
I
agree
love
with
those
you
things. If I can get them for face value, I'm taking all of them.
on the no quality control at the mint. I agree 100%.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
And
they're
see,
definitely
that's
lacking at
why
that.
I am a big buyer from the New Zealand Mint on their stuff because the things are just always
they're always
beautiful.
doing.
The boxes, I mean, I love them.
I say this all
Well,
the time.
let's
We are
talk.
the U.S. Mint. We should be doing a lot better. We are the United States of America.
I
Well,
mean, you saw
let's
that
talk
box that those
about.
trading coins came in, the Marvel ones, Nick.
I mean, amazing.
It was an acrylic box. It's like, what's going on with our mint here? Hello?
They
Right.
suck.
Well, you heard about the Nick. You heard about the flowing hair dollar.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think? Well, what do we think about the um, laser engraving?
I don't know.
I kind of dig that. I'll tell you why. Because now they really, really got no excuse if they're having bad strikes and all that because some guy messed up the die, doing
But
it.
are we
I love it by hand, don't get me wrong. But they really better step up their game with this quality control if they're
right?
gonna do
But will
laser
it take
engraving.
the fun out of coins? Is it going
Mhm,
to take? Are we going to have errors? Are we going to find errors anymore?
mhm. Well,
You
you're always
know,
going to have errors because those people.
even
I don't care who you are. Those people who are striking those coins, they go, "Hey, Bob, check this out," and
with a
then boom.
laser like
Yeah.
that, we will still have.
Oh, absolutely. Because it's made by a computer,
So,
and computers aren't perfect.
so one thing I want to say about the U.S. Mint's coming back with these older designs, coins, Morgan
Mhm.
piece, flowing hair, whatever. And I don't want to say the word on this channel, but a lot of people like to throw away around the W word that the United States Mint is going the way of that W word.
Yeah.
Right. But
What W
bringing
word?
back,
You're not asleep, but you're.
yeah,
Oh,
um,
okay.
yeah, okay. Um, but when they're bringing back these classic designs, they're not doing that.
Hmm.
So So I mean, I like when they're bringing back the Morgan and the Peace dollars now at a high price, high premium. Maybe not buying them every year. Who knows? And then they're bringing back the flowing hair dollar. I like that, right? Now,
Yeah.
I don't like that the flowing hair dollar is a metal, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
would like it to see a coin, but then again, you need legislation for that.
I
So
agree,
Right.
Andy Resnick. I agree with what he said on his comment. 100%.
Andy Resnick says the flowing hair design always looked kind of uninspired to me. The bowed Liberty that followed, on the other hand, is a nice design.
Well, you got to understand now. Here's my opinion on that one. That was something that was done in the 1700s, a little bit different, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they're stop.
Because it was only a 2-year design, right? I think they only did it for 2 years. Is that
2,
correct?
3, 4. I can't remember that one.
Yeah, and then I think a lot of people said that the eagle on the reverse looks like a turkey, right?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
But again, it was 17 whatever, right?
Yeah,
Let's stop doing
1797.
something old and let's do something new and fresh.
Well,
But
see, I feel that way.
1794.
They've changed the hell out of our quarters for years, which I love. But the half dollar has been the same since '64, and I'm like, I think it's time for a change on those too.
Well, they're going to change that, I believe.
Well, I've been hearing that for the last 5-6 years.
I think they're going to do it for at least a year? For a year, so Wolverine.
I mean, bring the Benjis back, for crying out loud. I love those.
Yeah,
back then. Why do we have to do like this stupid Morgans?
And that's one thing here that Tom here said. He said, "I'll get one. Can't afford an old one." Now, I do think that those flowing hair dollars are like super expensive.
Oh,
right?
those will be hot next year for sure.
Like a Morgan and Peace, you can buy a 1921 Morgan dollar for what? I don't know what they're going for at the moment, but for $40, $50, whatever, right? But you're not getting a flowing hair for that.
I would rather have the old one. I would even buy the new one, and I probably couldn't afford the old one. I absolutely wouldn't be able to.
No.
But why would you?
I had my hands on one of those flowing haired Liberties when I was in South Carolina one year. You could barely make out the year. There was just an outline, it looked like a shadow, and the guy still wanted $3,000 for it.
I guess
hey, 79. What Minted AUAG says 250-year celebration in 2026. So I have heard many people say that they're saving all their money for 2026 because they think that's going to be a big year. Stacking Surfer, what's up?
Well, if you remember, all those bicentennial coins, dude, they made so many of them. So I'm not trying to ruin it and crash anybody's dreams here, but just don't forget that.
2026 as well.
What's that?
They'll probably make tons of them.
I was having a blast. We were doing a $50 box when my mother passed. My brothers came here and I had a box, and I had to pass the time. I said, "Hey guys, let's look for some silver." And my brother Mark goes, "I hope you don't mind. I'm going to keep the bicentennials I could come across." And I started laughing. He goes, "What's so funny?" I said, "No, you go ahead." Next thing you know, he must have had
thank you for
200 of those things sitting there. And he goes, "Oh," I said, "Mark, they're not hard to find, dude." So it's one of those. You can still buy that the 3-coin set, the quarter, $50, and the Ike. Next to nothing. They're not that bad. The silver or the clad. And then I get a little bent out of shape. Why didn't they do a 50th anniversary Ike? I'm like, come on, people.
Look at Sergeant Gold.
Hey there, Sergeant Gold.
He's hot.
Love my Ikes, but they didn't do anything with my Ike.
Look at his picture. He's hot. He's buff.
Sergeant Gold.
Dang.
He is. Look at him, Gunny. You even think he's hot. Look at that picture.
I mean, I'm not going to go up and kiss him, but hey.
I mean, do you have muscles like that? That's tough.
I did back in 1990 when I came out of boot camp.
Really?
Then oh my God! You are never as good a shape as you are when you come out of boot camp. They get you ripped, buddy. Let me tell you what. Oh yeah.
Have you heard about this Michigan football scandal?
I have heard about it, and yes, we probably need to talk about this one Saturday evening on a Saturday night ride.
Hey Nick, I guess I'll make you feel good because I made a comment about your football team. I'll tell them the same thing, dude. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gunny.
Because they're saying it's worse than the Patriots Spygate.
Oh, come on.
the deflate gate.
Stop using us as an example. Just because one
Well,
person
you
does
guys
it
got
does not
busted
mean
so
it's
many
right.
times.
I mean, just because we did it does not make it right, Silver Wolverine. So that's
And still won the Super Bowl.
Excuse. Such a bad excuse.
Well, the fear is that the Big Ten could come in and say, you know what, they could come in and cancel the season for us if they choose to.
Is it that bad? Jesus.
Well, no, but Michigan's winning right now too. What are they ranked? Number 2. So it'd be in their best benefit to have come in and say, nope, we're going to cancel your season. We're going to cancel you.
Not really, because Michigan is a lot of their revenue. And I mean, when you talk about television contracts, not very many other schools get the ratings, television ratings that they do.
Ohio.
Not as good as Michigan's television ratings.
Nickel, yes, we do have a football team in Maine. It's called the Patriots.
That's a team? Oh.
Yeah, the New England Patriots are a team, sure. Yes.
Azure
if
Blue.
we ain't talking Tampa Bay Lightning, I don't want to hear it.
U.S. Mint, Azure Blue says, honestly, the U.S. Mint is being run by someone that has no coin background or history with coins. This year has been a disaster for the U.S. Mint. Just how many coins or metals have sold out trade higher? Not many. I mean, but think of it like this. I mean, that is what the U.S. Mint used to be, right? 2021 was an anomaly. It was not the normal.
No, it wasn't.
Right?
I mean, because disaster for years.
Because what the United States Mint did in 2021 is they limited the dealers how many of the 40 coin bulk packs they were able to buy. So I believe there was a couple of big dealers that was buying from smaller eBay sellers so they could get the inventory they wanted for like proof American Silver Eagles, because the United States Mint wasn't selling it to them.
I mean, you remember all those V75s they did and the metal, the ASE with it, man. The last mint director, but he was nailing it. And that's why I'm hoping next year that they start the W's again on the quarters. That W hunting those boxes was a blast. I loved it, man.
And Stacking Surfer said the U.S. Mint is crazy expensive, and that is true for the product that they're putting out. The packaging stinks. Yep. So yes, and Eagle Steve and Sergeant Gold, the Patriots are not going to fire Bill. They have signed another contract with Bill.
Didn't he just get a contract extension?
He just got a contract, but the first time ever in his clause it says on how many games he has to win. He's never had that in his contract on how many games he has to win.
Look, you give the guy credit. Look what he did to that organization. He put them on the map, you know.
He did. Well, they say Tom Brady did as well. But Sergeant Gold, since you probably don't know, and I probably need to announce this again, is that okay, Silver Wolverine? Can I give him my exclusive announcement? I got
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a NFL flip coin from the New England Patriots mailed to me by the New England Patriots that was used in Gillette Stadium by the New England Patriots.
And if y'all want to see it, go over to Nick's channels to the live stream yesterday. Showed it.
Thank you, SW.
She is very proud of that thing, and rightfully so.
Thank you, and I got it for free, nevertheless. And
nope, you spent so much money on New England Patriots; they owe you something.
And I will be showing it again tomorrow too, as well, on the Coin Tribe channel.
Oh, I bet you will. He's going to show that the entire season, guys, just to let you know.
Sorry, not sorry, but I'm going to
not at all
tell you for the next 5 years, I got this.
It's not like I bragged 2 years in a row about the Tampa Bay Lightning winning Stanley Cups, did I?
That's right. Well, it's still fun.
You gotta like what you like, do what you do, and show everybody. Brag a little bit. Why not?
It's funny, and I think SW knows this too. Even I think I've said it on the Coin Tribe channel, like way back 2 years ago, that when I first started collecting, that was the coin I wanted in my collection
Yeah.
the most. And
Yeah.
I said it from way back when. So, and I even went back on streams and saw what I was saying about that. So
Mhm.
that was
Hey.
Yeah.
years ago.
Let me see what some other people are saying here. Let me scroll up. Let's see. Now, one thing about the packaging, and Annie Resnick, made a good point about it. He replied to one of somebody's comment, and she said a lot of the United States made packaging, while it is cheap, they have got cheaper, but a lot of it probably ends up in landfills because so many people send their stuff out for grading. Not only some people, but also grading companies do, and they probably toss a lot of it in the garbage.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm surprised they throw it in the garbage, because even when I crack open my sets, I still
Oh.
save the packaging. Hi, yes, or stacking surfer. I do. I keep them all.
Got her big
Yeah,
pile of,
as
I
do
guess you would call it, when the bodies of the coins. Like, oh my god.
I do.
and
I save
and
them.
and as do I. I mean, I have like 16 empty Morgan and Peace 2021 boxes.
Jeez.
Empty.
Man. Well, okay. Well, when I send my coins off to get graded, my New Zealand ones that I've done and stuff like that, they send back the box and the capsule. So I mean, I stuffed them in a drawer too. So I guess I'm part of that.
But I would send my packaging in if I was having it graded with the coin.
Right. And they send it back, right?
No, well, see, I wouldn't send the packet. I would send it in the capsule.
Mhm.
I mean, some people do take it out of the capsule and put it into a flip. I wouldn't do that, but I do. Now, again, I send all of mine out through my local coin shop. They send them out for free. I usually don't even pay for shipping.
Right.
So that's a benefit. I don't have to pay for a membership.
There you
But
go.
just coin and capsule. I keep the packaging. You can send
Right.
the packaging in, but they
Well,
charge you more to send that back. I think
right.
that it's
But
about
you got to do that if you want to
$5.
get that first strike designation. You got to leave it in the box, all that funny stuff.
Yeah, you have to leave it in. Well, only there's certain ones you have to leave in the box in the packaging, like the congratulations set. If you want to get that special label on that,
Right.
that has to be sealed in the United States Mint shipping box. The limited edition silver proof set. If you want to get the limited edition designation, because of the fact that all those coins are in other sets and in a standalone, like for the San Francisco Proof American Silver Eagle, you can buy that right now, but you can also buy it later in that set. So that's the reason why you have to keep it sealed in the shipping box if you want to get that designation on it.
And I think Gen X told me, so long as it's in the original shipping box, if it's in there 2-3 years down the line, they'll still give you first strike as long as it's in the box, like the original
I've heard
packaging
that.
unopened.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen that on PCGS. I believe it states that on there. I'm not sure about NGC. And
Right.
to be honest, I'm not 100% sure on any of it, but I have heard that you can do that.
Right.
But I'm not 100% sure if that's fact or not.
Yeah.
And I know there's been a lot of people who have told me that they have 100 boxes sealed that they never opened.
I know.
Over the years.
Yeah. It's hey, it's somebody's gonna get a treasure trove of stuff when they go through Grandpa's house when he passes, huh?
79 just turned out nickel.
Nickel.
I mean, if I found 100 or 200 boxes of United States Mint unopened boxes and they were mine, I mean, how much fun would that be?
Oh my God.
Opening up 200 boxes, and not only that, it's a mystery because you don't know what's in them.
Yep. That's it. Well, guys, I'm about to turn into a pumpkin because we got to get up tomorrow. We got a long day. We got to go see George Thorogood and the Destroyers and Sammy Hagar in the Circle tomorrow. Oh,
you going to a concert?
Yes, sir. That's one of the best ways to recharge my batteries, man. Get me out to a concert and I come back a new person. Sore, but a new person.
Are you going to be on the channel tomorrow, Gunny?
Absolutely. I'm going to be 4th row center stage. I paid some big bucks for these tickets, man.
No, I mean on the Coin Tribe.
Absolutely. Me and King got it set up. I mean, I'm going to turn the audio off. I'm just going to go show everybody how close I am to Sammy Hagar tomorrow.
Oh, so you're going to be going
Everybody's
live
okay?
from the concert?
Yep.
How much? Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, you
happened?
guys. We have an active shooter in about 2 hours away from us.
Ugh.
10 people are dead already. That just doesn't happen in Maine.
Sorry to
Wait,
hear
what
that.
happened?
We have an active shooter about 2 hours and away south of me. 10 people are dead so far.
Uh-huh.
We just don't have that in the state of Maine. So my husband just came down and said something, and it's just
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, we just don't have that in the state. So it's kind of scary when you hear about it. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I like
Um,
living in the middle of nowhere. I dare people to come onto my property.
Oh, I've got my guns
Azure
out.
Blue says, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Come over and open some boxes someday. I'm
I will
around
come
here
open.
for
I would fly down to open those
Well,
boxes for you.
look, the thing about it is, Silver Wolverine, if you have Nick with you, you're gonna have to chain her up because she'll open them things right out of the cases, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to, I would definitely open them. 16 dead.
Send
Oh
her
my.
a proof set from the 1930s and watch what happens. They will get
Oh
set free.
yeah. Well, I mean, at least the ones from the early 2000s, they're not worth
Yeah.
very much.
No,
So,
but it's
No,
funny
they're
because I'm the
not.
big wimp. I just can't stand doing that, but I love it when everybody else does. Because Nick
Okay,
called me a
Danny.
wimp on a live stream. Thank you very much.
I will call him because he is a wimp. I mean, the 1987. If you want the Kennedy, you have to break open that set, or you don't get it.
You know how many of those I have from boxes, from hunting boxes?
Please send them to me, and I would love to open them all because
No,
people
I
need
got
those
them.
for their
Remember, I was
collection.
coin roll hunting. I got so many of the
Oh.
87s and the 02s. It's like, geez, they've already been cracked open.
Well, you need to keep the 87s though.
Oh, I got 4 or 5 tubes of them if you're in need of.
Coin well, coin maniac will say, but it's I eat a lobster roll in Bangor, Maine. I am 10 minutes from Bangor. You come eat a
Bangor,
lobster
Maine.
roll with me.
All right. Hey, Silver Wolverine, Nick, I'm going to get going. I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow and be looking forward to some live concert footage. All right. And we'll see you guys again.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
yep. Thanks for joining, Gunny.
You got it, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I have. I have several. Well, I don't buy U.S. bit sets, proofs, silver proof sets anymore. But since they jacked the price up, but I have some 2020s, and those ones, whew, you're not
2020?
cracking those open.
Oh,
Yeah,
because those are
2020.
expensive.
Yeah. And they're even more expensive now.
Oh,
Right?
really?
Because back in 2020, I believe they were $64.
Why
And
would you
then
pay
now,
$64?
well, now they're 130
Really?
for the new ones
Why are they so expensive? They're crap.
because they keep on jacking up the price. I mean, every time. So in 2020, they were well. I think if you go back to 2019, I believe they were $54 or 55. Then in 2020, I think they were 64.
Hmm.
But that's where they also included the W nickel, the West Point nickel. In
Right.
2019, they included the West Point Lincoln cent.
Yep.
And 3 different finishes based on whichever set you purchased.
Yeah,
And
I'm surprised people like
then except they didn't do the uncirculated. They were supposed to do a uncirculated strike West Point Jefferson nickel, but they didn't do it with the because they canceled it. So you only had 2 Jefferson nickels with proof finish and reverse proof finish.
So Andy Resnick said 135 for the silver proof set.
135?
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was 130. Hold on.
Well, I mean, $5, even if it was 130, is not much.
Oh yeah, right. So, and then then midway through 2020, I believe they raised the price to 120 or one. It was something like that. And then they raised it again. So they keep on raising the prices up.
Yeah, well, were they sold out or is they still available?
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot available. So they put a product limit of 260 on them. and they only sold, the last time I looked, I didn't look at them. I did a video on the United States Mint sales today,
I saw that video, and
but I
commented.
didn't put. So let me look at how many, because I didn't put that on my video today. So let me look at it real quick. How many? So they put a product limit of 260 on them, but the last time I looked at it, they only sold 160, and they were on sale. I think they went on sale like 3 weeks ago or 4. Silver proof set.
Oh my goodness. And
Yeah, so they sold 165 out of a product limit of 260. But here's the thing, is that's a product limit because all of those coins are in other sets throughout the year. Right?
Right. I'm just, yeah.
So they're probably going to still be available throughout next year is my guess. Because I mean, for me, $130 for that set, I mean, I thought it was way too much money a couple of years ago before they raised it to, or yeah. So let's see. Andy Resnick says,
Did you type with a hammer?
yeah.
So, and then Eagle Steve, yes, they say the suspect, it's in a restaurant, bowling alley, and rec center. I just got that message from my husband just now. So,
Wow. So
yeah,
I'm going to probably end this thing soon anyway. You probably want to go check that out.
I do want to check that out. I have some
yeah.
friends in Lewiston. I do. I have some friends in that area.
So I'm going to probably end this thing. So thanks, Nick, for coming up, and everybody who joined here today. It was a bunch of fun. I do these pop-up live streams, never know when they're going to happen. Don't really schedule stuff because I never know what my schedule is going to lead me to. So appreciate everybody for joining. And thanks a lot. Thanks, Nick, for coming up and expressing your massive love for the Morgan 2021 again.
Because I mean, I couldn't defend myself, and all three of you were ganging up on me. So I mean, I could take you 3 on.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. See you guys later. Bye.
See ya.